A-Team 101. In this video we will be analyzing gold for the week ahead from 13 till 17 July. So the video will be in two parts. The first part or this part would be in technical perspective or the technical based, and the second part would be the fundamental supporting my technical perspective. So the link would be in the end screen or in the description or in the iCard above. So do watch the part 2 or the fundamentals, as the technical and the fundamentals both are linked, and the fundamentals will give you more knowledge or more focused on what things we are expecting and why, and the fundamental would be giving us the reason. So if you are new to the channel, so do consider subscribing. So let's begin. We are currently on a 1 week chart for the gold, and here we can see that the market for the gold is making an regular bearish divergence, as the market is making a continuous higher high from here till here. However, the indicator is making a continuous lower high from around here till here. Moreover, on a weekly chart, we can see that the market for gold has currently tested the recent highs or the resistance zone. Let me draw that also. And we can see that the week or the previous week we have seen a significant move in the market. The market has tested some around 1756, and then we have seen an advanced move or higher highs till some around 1818. We can see that the market has closed between the resistance zone, and the market has tried to close above. However, we have seen a fake breakout upwards. However, the market has closed below the resistance zone or in the middle of the resistance zone. Moreover, we can also see an support trend line for the market. Let me draw that also. That would be some around here. We can see that the market this week or the previous week has tested the our support trend line, and where we have told our team 101 in the previous week forecast for 6 till 10 July that we can potentially retest this zone, and here we can potentially go for long, and our both take profits are hit within a week. Now going on a smaller time frame on a 1 day chart, here let me remove my drawings. Here we can spot two ascending channel. The one is an outer, and the second one is an inner ascending channel. We will draw the inner ascending channel on. We will draw the inner ascending channel on 4 hourly chart. However, the outer ascending channel will be drawn on an 1 day chart. Here we can also draw a support trend line, and here we have experienced a test, and here we have given a signal for going long. The outer channel would be some around like this. This would be the resistance of the channel. Let me draw that in zones so we do not caught up any fake breakouts. And this would be the support zone of the inner ascending channel. We can see that the market has tested the resistance, then support, tested the resistance, then support, and now we are advancing towards testing the key resistance. Thus, we are bullish as always for the gold. However, we can see some bearish move on the Monday or on the Tuesday in order to test this lower outer ascending channel support trend line until and unless we see an breakout from an inner ascending channel, which we will draw in 4-hourly chart. Here we will draw an ascending channel. This is an inner ascending channel. We can see that we have seen various touches towards this ascending channel. If we see the breakout or an 4-hourly chart candle closing below this support trend line, then we can potentially see that the market could retest from an area of 1754 till 1750. Thus we will go for in short position some around here if we see that the 4-hourly candle or in 1-day candle close below this support trend line, and our take profit would be 1754 till 1750 range. This is the ascending channel which we have drawn. The market has been continuously being volatile, and we can see that the market is playing within a range or is trading in a range bound territory. The market is touching the higher highs, making the higher highs, touching the support. Then again we can see that the market is making a higher high from this move. Then the market has created a lower high and testing this support trend. And then we have seen here recently the market has tested the resistance, and we were going short some around here, and we have given in short position, and our take profit or our first take profit have hit, which was some around 1796 to 1798, and our second take profit was this support zone. Thus on Monday what we are expecting for the market to do is that we can expect a potential test towards this support zone. Thus we will go for a long position and with a take profit of here. Thus on the session on Monday and Tuesday, we usually see that the market for gold act some around bearish. Thus we will take the advantage of that characteristic of the market for the gold, and we will go for a long position some around 1791 with our stop losses just placed below the support trend line some around 1779 with a take profit of this above resistance, which is some around 1830. This trade will give an risk to reward of approx 1 ratio 3.23. That's a great risk to reward. Now the second factor why we are bearish for the gold and for the short run, why we believe that the gold could test this support trend line, then we can see an advanced move in the gold, is due to the fact that the support zone which we have drawn here, we can see that the market has been respecting this support zone as a resistance zone, and we haven't seen a single touch until the market has exceed from here. Thus we could potentially see a touch towards this support zone, which is this support zone also and this support zone. Thus this would be a support zone trend line, and this is in support zone. Here it has acted as a resistance. Here we can see that the market is taking the resistance. Here also we can see that the market is taking the resistance, and now what we are expecting after retest towards this resistance for the gold, we are expecting that the market could potentially retest towards this two potential support zones, refueling its energy, and then we can see an advanced move for the gold. Now in 4-hourly chart we can also see that the market has been respecting this RSI support trend line here, some around here. The market has taken the support. Let me zoom in. Here we can see that the market is taking the support. Then we can see that the market has bounces off. Again we have seen that the market is taking the support and the market has been bounces off according to the RSI, and again we can see that the market has been taking the support. Thus what we are expecting for the gold according to the RSI theory, we can also expect an bearish move. upwards for according to the RSI. Now moving on in a smaller time frame, on in 4 hourly chart, on in 2 hourly chart. Here we can, let me remove the drawings. Here on in 4 hourly chart, we can see that the market is making an higher high move, whereas the indicator is making an lower high move, which suggests that the market is making an regular bearish divergence, and we can potentially see an bearish move for the market, and which we have seen for the market. Moreover, we can also see an descending triangle being formed. Let me draw that. This would be the resistance. And this would be the potential support. Let me draw that in zone so we do not cut up any fake breakouts. Here we can see an descending triangle being formed, and what we are expecting, or this is also another factor why we should be bullish, as the market has been continuously taking the support of this support trend line, support zone, and we can see an higher high move for the gold. Now coming on in summary, what a trader should do for the market from 13 till 17 July. Now I will be list downing the both bullish and bearish patterns which we have drawn and analyzes for the market for gold. Thus the first bullish pattern was made on a weekly time frame, the support trend line. The second bullish pattern was an outer channel on a daily chart. Then the third bullish pattern was an inner channel on a 4 hourly chart. Then the fourth bullish pattern was the support trend line consolidation or the support zone consolidation. Then the fifth bullish pattern was the support trend line, and the sixth bullish pattern was the descending channel. There are six technical bullish patterns which we have analyzed. Now coming on the bearish, on a weekly time frame we have drawn the resistance zone. On a weekly time frame we have seen a regular bearish divergence. Then on a 2 hourly chart we again have drawn the regular bearish divergence. Now countdowning them, we have 6 bullish pattern which we have analyzed, telling us that we should be bullish for the market, and we have 3 bearish patterns which we have analyzed, telling why we should be bearish for the market. Now coming on what a trader should do, that we will be looking for long opportunities some around 1793 with our stop losses. Just place some around 1779 with our take profit of some around 1730 till 17 some around 1830 till 1836. However, if we see that the market on a daily time frame, on a 4 hourly chart, we see that the market break down through this support zone. Thus we will go for in short opportunities. However, this is a very less likely situation to happen according to the fundamentals, which I will explain in the second video or the part 2 of this video. The link would be in the description. The stop losses would be just placed some around 1810 with our take profits of this support zone, which would be some around 1759. If you do like the video, do like, share and comment below, and if you are new to the channel, so do consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.